Good day everyone. So for today's video, I am James Rolat Quijada. I am going to be your teacher for today's video. So our topic is all about sum and difference formulas. So I know a lot of us know about sum and difference formulas, but I am just going to share my knowledge. So, in mathematics, an exact answer is necessary, right? So, values in terms of trigonometric function provide these exact expressions. The addition formulas for the sine and cosine are helpful in this respect. So, we all know that when we say mathematics, it should be in a reduced form, right? For example, you have an answer of 2 over 10. So, you can reduce it into 1/5. So, that is just like in the trigonometric function. So, you need to come up a exact answer or a reduced form. So, like when you say cos 15 or cosine 15, that is not a reduced answer because there is more exact than cosine 15, and sum and differences formulas really helps to identify those answer. So next, okay, so in finding, so we are dealing with trigonometric function, okay, or all about trigonometry. So it's all about sine, cosine, tangent, and everything. But in this portion, we're just going to come up with sine and cosine formula. So first we have sine formula, okay? Just like for example, you are asked with your teacher, find the exact value of sine 200. So when you say sine 200, so there is a exact answer, but sine 200, so it is very difficult if you cannot memorize this formula, or we say familiarize. So when we say sine 200, so automatically, so it belongs to the first and second formula, right? Sine A plus B, and the below sine A minus B. But always remember, so when the number is big, so you're going to add, okay? You're going to add to a specific number. Like just for example, 105. So you're going to add just for example 60 and 45. Okay? So like you're going to put in your mind, okay? Just for example, sine 200. So for you, where that equation belongs. So it belongs into the first formula, okay? The first formula, because the 100 is a big amount of number. So you are going to add. Unlike if you're asked, find the value of sine 15. So in that case, you are going to subtract. So you are going to use sine A minus B, okay? So for example, you're going to use sine A plus B. So meaning, you're going to multiply sine A cos B. You're going to multiply sine A times cos B. Then the operation would be addition. Okay, there is no changes happen in the operation. If it is subtraction, always remember in sine, so it is in sine. If it is addition, so the operation in the next step would be addition. If it is subtraction, it is subtraction. Okay, just like sine A times cos B plus cos A times sine B. Just like you're going to interchange, okay, the position of sine and cosine. Then that is for that is for sine. And next is the cosine. If you are asked by your teacher, find the value of cos 200, cosine 200. So just put again in your mind that 200 is a big amount of number. So you are going to add. So the formula that you're going to use is the cos A plus B. And if the number is lower, so you're going to subtract. Okay? Right? So, if you are going to add, okay, just reminders also that if you're going to find the value of a cosine, unlike in sine, so there is no changes in the operation. If you add two numbers, in the next step you're going to use addition, and if you subtract, in the next step you're going to subtract. But in the cosine, if you are going to add, in the next step you are going to subtract. And reciprocal, if you are going to subtract, in the next stage or step you are going to add. Okay? Or you're going to use the addition formula or operation. Then for example, you're going to add, right? So cos A plus B equals cos A times cos B. Unlike in the sine formula, we're going to sine, then you're going to multiply cos. But in the cosine, you're going to multiply cos and cos, then and then you're going to proceed if you're going to add or subtract, then sine times sine. Okay? So always remember the differences between sine and cosine, because it is very important. Because if you forget, so there is a wrong outcome or wrong answer. Okay? So we have here an example. Okay? So I just answered it, or it is already, Okay. So it is question number 1. So find the exact value of cos 105. Okay? Cos 105. So you are going to use the formula of cos, open parenthesis, A plus 5, because 105 degrees is a big number, right? So you're going to find two numbers that if you're going to add, it will result to 105, right? So first, just think that if you're going to add or to subtract, then after having a formula, so meaning you're going to proceed to the next step. So cos 105 degrees equals, okay? So this is the first step. Cos, you're going to add two numbers or 2 degrees. So 60 degrees plus 45 degrees. So we have 105 degrees, right? Okay. So in this portion, okay, in this portion, the value of A would be 60 degrees and the value of B would be 45 degrees. So you use a cosine formula which you add. So meaning, if you add, so in the next operation, you are going to subtract. Okay? So you are going to subtract. So you are going to come up this portion, this one. So you're going to write down in the formula itself. So cos 60 degrees multiplied to cos 45 degrees minus sine 60 degrees multiplied to sine 45 degrees. So it will not stop in that portion, right? So you are going to find, so it is it is the value of cos 60 and cos 45 and sine 60 and sine 45. You can find its value in the it is already given, okay, or in the table. So you can easily find the value of that specific trigonometric equation. So that is not similar to cos 105, because cos 105 itself doesn't have any exact value, but cos 60, cos 45, and sine and so on has, okay, or has a value itself. So the problem here is the cos 105 degrees. So after having the value of cos 60, cos 45 degrees, okay, so the value of cos 60 degrees would be 1/2, then the cos 45 degrees is square root of 2 over 2 minus the value of sine 60 is square root of 3 over 2 times the value of sine 45 would be square root of 2 over 2. So you are going to operate. So first, you're going to multiply 1/2 times square root of 2 over 2 would be square root of 2 times 4. Okay, you're going to multiply the 2 by 2, so 4. Then, copy the sign. Okay, then square root of 3 times square root of 2. So, you're going to multiply 3 by 2, right? So, it is, it is a common topic. We already discussed that. It is a radical. Okay, radicals. So, then 2 times 2, 4. Then, you can come up with the answer square root of 2 over 4 minus square root of 6 over 4. Since they have the same denominator, so you can make it as 1. So, we have a final answer of cos 105 degrees. So, the exact answer would be square root of 2 minus square root of 6 over 4. Okay? So, there's a lot of trigonometric function that could be applied. It is in the sine, cosine, but for us in this video presentation, we are going to focus in the cosine and the sine. Okay? So, I hope it is clear to you and you understand how to find a exact value of trigonometric function using sine and cosine. By the use of sum and differences formula. So, thank you.